The Little River Watershed encompasses 200 square miles. The headwaters start in Dade, Walker, and Chautauqua counties in Georgia and flow through DeKalb County into Cherokee County and empties into Weiss Lake. And within that 200-mile watershed, the town of Mentone is the only encompassed community in that whole watershed. A little bit of the city of Fort Payne, which is in DeKalb County, is also in that watershed. Cirquan gave us technical advice and assistance with several projects that we were working on, and the major one was an educational workshop for developers. And we had that April of 2009, and we invited developers, engineers from DeKalb County and Cherokee County and the counties from Georgia as well. And also, Zan Price came and gave BMP recommendations for the Canyon Center, which was a newly built center for the National Park Service. The Little River Watershed has the National Preserve there and also a state park. The Canyon Center is a LEED certified building, and some of the property around it, after it has been, scraped and to build the building, has some drainage problems and some erosion going on. So the BMP recommendations were for 2 bio-retention areas, a rain garden, and a cistern to catch the rainwater off the building. The cistern actually has been put in place now, and we're asking for funding to do the other demonstration projects that were recommended there. Cirquan gave us assistance in the land use study that we did in the area, and we sent it to them, and they gave us technical advice on the wording and that type of thing and critiqued it for us, and also gave us technical advice on a 2009 Land Trust Conference that we participated in. So Cirquan added credibility to the projects that we were trying to implement. They actually came and did quite a bit of outreach in the community, so that was great, actually. We appreciated it very much. We could have used some marketing to market the Little River Watershed and to get the word out to the community why this is important to do these protection efforts now. People fail to realize that it's a lot harder to come back and do, not retrofit, but try to repair the damage that's already been done, and it's easier to protect it before it happens. We're working on rural development guidelines with special considerations for watershed protection right now. That is a project that's due at the end of September, and actually Cirquan has helped with that as well. They've come to meetings. We recently had a workshop last month, and Jessica Roberts came and participated in that workshop with us to develop these guidelines, and also gave us examples of other communities that have adopted rural development guidelines. So that is our most pressing project right now, and now we're looking for a full-time watershed coordinator for the Little River Watershed. We need somebody that's going to be devoted to keep the momentum going, and also to look for funds for future projects in that area. When it comes down to the water quality, that affects everybody, and it's important to have these projects in place to protect that water quality, because once that starts declining, then your quality of life starts declining. And although you don't think that it's affecting you, it does affect especially the community as a whole that depends on this natural resource that brings in especially so much economic revenue from tourists and that type of thing.